Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Furtado Experience. Well, maybe it's not the morning when you're listening, but happy Friday. And on Fridays, I talk about an insight of the week that's something that's helping me live a more engaging, a more conscious, and a more fulfilling life. So this week, it's kind of a fun one. It's okay to not know all the answers all the time. So this shows up in a couple of ways. It can show up personally. It can show up professionally, and I'll first kind of use a fictional character to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso, for those of you who have not watched, is an American football coach who goes over to Europe to coach, international football, soccer to us Americans. And he really doesn't know a single thing about soccer. But the thing is, as his great leadership, he consults with other soccer experts and is always communicating, is always learning from other people because he's not afraid to not know the answer. And I've actually listened to Sean McVay, who's the coach of the Los Angeles Rams, talk about that as an American football coach here in real life, where he's like, it's okay to not know all the answers, and it's better to be real with your players, be like, I don't know, let me go get this answer. So then he consults his defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, and you're able to communicate with other people and learn from them. That's going to be one of the best ways you can serve people. And so for me, and how it showed up in my life this week is, as a founder, as really a second-time founder, I really haven't necessarily got to a point where I have built a sustainable business that's floating with cash flow. So it's been really challenging, honestly, sometimes to be like, am I really doing this right? And always kind of not necessarily second guessing myself, but a little bit, nervous about the entrepreneur journey because I haven't, seen quote unquote the success yet. So for me, what do? I need to go and I hired a business advisor. I've actually had him as a part of the team for a while and consult him and talk to him with what is going on, what needs to be done, what have you need to be successful. And I listen to other entrepreneurs, and I also, have some peers in my circle that, give me feedback. And it's also about being reflective, right? And so this week we talked a lot about energy and what lights us up, what gives us energy. So you don't need to know all the answers about the future, about what, for me, it's like what impact is going to be. Because if I worry so much about what the future is going to be, I'm going to take away from the present moment and the present energy that I can give and I can bring. So with that being said, I'm going to turn the mic over to you, and I'm curious, what kind of, thoughts or questions have you been having or trying to always figure it out that you could maybe go seek out some other help? Maybe it's, a counselor, it's a coach, maybe it's someone on your team. There are going to be numerous examples, okay? So make sure that it's so okay to not know all the answers. It's so okay. And it's better to actually ask other people that you trust. Don't just, go ask willy-nilly, throw it out to the internet. It's really important to be a trusted person. But that's really the key to any success is bringing people together that are outside experts. And it could be, a friend or, it doesn't have to be this certified person or whatnot. So those are some food for thoughts. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I appreciate you all for listening to this episode. I'd love it if you could share it with a friend, share it with an enemy. It's going to be a way that we can grow, help the world become more conscious, engaged, fulfilled, and magnify our impact on humanity because we need to, contribute to the world to pay rent for breathing air here. So that's a Muhammad Ali quote. I'll leave you all with that. Have a wonderful weekend.